Hello guys and welcome to a new video. Boy, today we have a good one. Linebacker rankings version 1. Let's get started. Number 1, Devin Lloyd out of Utah. I love this guy. 6'3", 232, and he moves. He's very explosive, very long, and he's got a really high IQ. And just watching him play sideline to sideline, watching him make some massive plays. I watched him against Oregon, and he made some pretty big plays in that in that game. Number 2, Nakobe Dean. This guy, 6', 225. Some people are concerned with that. I don't think it's a big deal. All right, he's really quick off the edge, good pass rusher, and he's a good tackler too. He wraps up, and he can play in either a 3-4 or a 4-3, so he's pretty versatile. Brian Asamoah, 6', 222. He's got above average speed for sure. He's actually really good against. Okay, he's good against the run. He's looking pretty impressive in coverage. Maybe one of the better coverage linebackers, if not maybe the best. Looked really good in coverage to me at least, and I think he's got the potential to handle some deeper assignments. Maybe line up against the slot. I don't know. Uh, One thing, the biggest thing with Brian Asamoah is just he doesn't play physically enough. He's physically gifted, but he needs to play more physically. Going up against big linemen, he can get stuffed. He doesn't come in with enough force and his balance. He gets off balance sometimes, and that can be a problem. All right, number 4, Chad Muma. Love this guy. All right, he looked amazing at the Senior Bowl. Definitely rose up my rankings. Now, his tackling skills are very good. He's 6'3", 242, and he's got a really good motor. I mean, all positive. Maybe coverage could use some work, but I think he's got potential there as well. Number 5, Christian Harris. This guy, maybe on the flip side, all right? He's 6'2", 232, and he looks best in coverage. That's where he is happiest against the run. Needs better tackling, needs better against the run, but in coverage, this guy looks really good. Number 6, Clayton Tyndall from Georgia. This might be a surprise, but he is my second best linebacker from Georgia. All right? Above Quay Walker. And it's just because this guy is so athletic. He's got a great motor. He's 6'1", 223. His speed, his burst, his change in direction all looks amazing. But he's still a very good tackler. All right? And he's a work in progress against the pass, sure. But I do think he has potential there, especially with his athleticism. So I really like Channing Tyndall. Number 7, Darien Beavers. This guy's 6'4", 255. Massive, the biggest linebacker we've went over, at least so far, and he's really good against the run. He is. But he's still sound in coverage, which is what makes him so good. He's got ball skills, played wide receiver in high school, and I think a little corner too, maybe safety. He's pretty physical as well. However, he lacks speed in man coverage. I've seen him get beat, and his hand usage in pass rush and just trying to block shed needs to work on his hands. But I think he's got good potential at the next level. Oh, number 8, I guess we'll do 9 as well. Leo Chenal, out of Wisconsin, 6'2", 261. Big guy. He's got a high IQ. He's great pre-play, great at calling out stuff. Maybe not quite as good as Brian Asamoah, who's probably maybe the top guy in that category. Lloyd's good there too, but very good there. He rarely misses tackles, which is great, and he's not afraid to take big hits. This guy, the opposite of Asamoah in this sense, where he's, scared to kind of play physically. Chanel is not. You watch him, and it's fun to watch. Now, not really an elite athletic, can't catch runners in space. Good in pass rush, but his coverage is just not there. At least not yet, and I'm not sure it'll get there. But it could. It could. It definitely could. So, Damon Clark, number 9 out of LSU, 6'3", 235. He should improve in coverage, but he kind of struggles there. He's got decent athleticism, which is why I think he will improve. He's got a high IQ as well. Pretty good against the run. Number 10, can't quite see it there, but it's Brandon Smith from Penn State. And I really like this guy. Some lapses in judgment, which is what's most concerning for me. He's probably the guy on this list, the only guy who I really, really kind of worry about that. He's a bit of an inconsistent tackler at times, but when he looked good, he looked really good there. Needs to work on his block shedding, but he is just such an elite athlete. And if it wasn't for maybe some of the lapses in judgment, maybe he'd be higher on this list just because of his. And I think an NFL team might be higher on him because of just how good of an athlete he is. He's 6'3", 241. Great, great at running down guys. Only thing is, which is kind of odd, despite that athleticism, he struggled one-on-one against receivers. But really, he shouldn't have been put in that situation. He's great against tight ends and running backs in man coverage, but he probably shouldn't have been put up against the slot like he was. Decent in zone coverage, about like most of the guys on this list. Not a lot of great guys lower down on the list in zone. But that rounds out my list. What do you guys think? Things you guys would change? Maybe some players who you guys think got snubbed? This is all just my opinion. It's all going to change, right? We've got the combine in a few weeks. Watch out for my rankings after that because those are going to be the big ones. But that's all I've got for you guys today. So if you're still hanging around, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Y'all know what to do. I don't got to tell you. Thank you for watching. Peace out.